Hey, you sitting comfortably on your couch, scrolling through TikTok, thinking, why is the world so unfair? Why don't I have that dream job, that perfect girl, that million in the bank? Well, I have a brutal truth for you. You are not unlucky. You are not a victim of the system. You are simply a Puer Aeternus, an eternal boy in the body of a grown man, or woman, because this infects 80% of us in this damn world. You are waiting for mommy to come, pat you on the head and say, honey, you are special. The world will discover you soon. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychoanalyst, had one diagnosis for this: the refusal of life. And today, I am going to wake you up from it. You'll either kick yourself into gear, or you will keep losing. Let's begin. Look at yourself. You're 25, 30, maybe even 40. But mentally, you are still in the sandbox. You are waiting for life to start, as if it were some level in a video game that unlocks automatically. You jump from job to job, because this one isn't for me. The boss is an idiot. I don't feel the flow. Relationships, same thing. You start with someone, it's great for a month, and then you run because commitment is a trap. Are you afraid, Mr. Adult, of marriage, mortgages, children? Of course you are, because that sounds like the end of fun. Remember in school when you dreamed of being an astronaut, a rock star, or a billionaire, and now you sit in a corporate cubicle, or worse, you do nothing because you are finding yourself, or you live with your parents because the job market is tough. The job market is tough for those who refuse to grow up. You're like Peter Pan, but without the magic, just electricity bills that you ignore. And you know what? It's not cute. It is pathetic. Your friends are starting families, building businesses, and you are waiting for a miracle, for that one opportunity that will change everything. Newsflash, miracles don't come to lazy boys. And don't think this is just men, women too. The eternal girls waiting for Prince Charming instead of building their own kingdom. But let's focus on you. Why is this happening? Because you are afraid of real life. You are terrified that if you actually start, it will turn out you aren't as brilliant as you think. Okay, let's get into the science. Carl Jung, the master of the unconscious, described this as a Puer Aeternus, Latin for the eternal boy. It's an archetype from myths, gods like Hermes or Dionysus, who are forever young, creative, fun, full of dreams. But in reality, it is a trap. The Puer flies high. He has visions, ideas, potential. I will write a bestseller. I will launch a startup that conquers the world. But he is terrified of landing. Landing is reality. Bills, routine, boredom. It is waking up at 6 a.m. every day, doing the mundane work, building brick by brick. The Puer would rather dream about flying than actually build the airplane. Jung called this a mother complex, the mama's boy syndrome. You are waiting for the mother or her substitute, your boss, your partner, the government, to save you. Someone will discover me. No one is going to discover you. The world is not looking for hidden talents in a basement. You have to go out and fight. Real life example, that friend who has 100 business ideas but hasn't executed one. Or you reading success books but not applying a single piece of advice. That isn't laziness. It is fear of adulthood, because adulthood means responsibility. And responsibility means if you screw up, it is your fault, not bad luck. And now for the malicious truth that is going to hurt. Your potential is worthless. Potential is just a fancy word for I haven't done anything yet. You have a genius app idea? Great, but until you code it, it is just a fantasy in your head. The world pays for results, not potential. Jung was brutal. The Puer is a parasite. He lives off dreams but avoids the costs. Why are you failing? Because you are waiting for mommy, for that magical moment when everything aligns. But life isn't a Disney movie. It is a war. And you, boy, haven't even stepped out of the trenches. Think about all those geniuses on Reddit, complaining about the system but never changing themselves. Are you one of them? Yes, if you're still reading this thinking. But my situation is different. It isn't. You are a classic case. And you know what? If you don't change, in 10 years you'll be the same loser, just older and more bitter. Okay, enough whining. Time for the cure. Jung had a solution. You must kill the eternal boy so the man can be born. How? By accepting boredom, routine, and the mundane work. That is true heroism, not fantasies of being a millionaire, but the daily grind. Make a plan. You want a business? Start small. Sell something on eBay. Build a portfolio. Be consistent. Bills? Pay them. Relationships? Build them on solid foundations, not just temporary emotions. Life is 80% routine. The gym, the work, the study. It isn't sexy, but it builds you. Jung said, the hero is the one who conquers the dragon of the everyday. Example, Elon Musk. He wasn't born a titan. He grinded for years. You can too, but stop dreaming and start doing. And remember, it will hurt. The first month will be hell. But after that, freedom, true adulthood. Don't wait for mom. Be your own father. If you watch this and feel fire in your gut, congratulations, that is the beginning. If not, well, go back to the sandbox. Subscribe if you want more brutal truths. Comment below, I am a PUR, and tell me one thing you will do today to kill the boy. Until next time, stop losing.